I don't know north on this map. A seasoned Twana woman rests her elbow on the drum like it's the only thing keeping her upright. She pats the hide skin, the percussion no more effortful than a sigh. She opens her eyes as you approach. What do you do here? Tipping her head to the side, her mouth curves up in a cautious smile. She touches her brow with 2 fingers, then she gives the drum a pair of playful taps. You recognize the first gesture as one of tribal greeting, gratitude, or both. The second was more personal, an introduction. Don't you speak? A deep, wrinkled scar traces a winding path down her neck. She tilts her head to the side and beckons you to look closer. She raises one finger and points down to a dried hoof knotted to her belt. Then she makes a gesture of pulling back and releasing a bowstring several times in rapid succession. Hi, St. Guard, how are you? Grinning, she snaps her fingers and leans once more against the drum with a satisfied sigh.
I admit it. I like this one.
She rolls her eyes at Maya and shoos her away. Do you know anything about the tribe's missing Kawiki? Frowning, she sweeps her hand out to gesture at the entire village at once. She shrugs. Her hand wanders toward her belly. She sighs through her nose. You play a short, hesitant beat. She bites the inside of her cheek and considers before drumming a quick response with her knuckles. Then she beats harder, faster rhythm, and steps back, grinning at you. Oh, if you're a chanter, you can do some real music. She places a hand on her hip, skeptical as you start to build up a rhythm. Eventually, she bobs her head and smiles a little wider. She leans in closer, her shoulders touching, and beats on the drum fast enough to build a tempo without outpacing you. Her rhythm response changes the tune, introducing complexity while keeping the spirit of the original alive. She closes her eyes and sways in place. The flow of her movements make the beat look effortless, but her arms are a constant blur. In the village below, heads begin to bob, furrowed brows momentarily relax. Finally, she breaks the rhythm and steps back, shaking out her arms and sucking in deep breaths. She tips her head to you, gratitude and recognition mingling with her exhaustion.
I'm right primed for another.
What do you do here? Exaggerating her movements, she shields her eyes and scans the horizon. Then she points off at the distance, kicks her legs up with youthful glee, and pretends to pound on the drum with the wild, enthusiastic beats. Shrugging, she lets her hands fall to her sides again. Okay, so she's like a, what's it called? A, lookout. How do you like Battletech, St. Guard? Welcome back, Morphinius. Run out, I'm not muted, so there must be something wrong with your stream. Consider unmuting the video player.
Ah, welcome to Tikawara.
An Almoa huddles in close conversation with the warriors next to him. He whispers in a low, stern voice. No sooner do you catch his eye than he grins wide enough to stretch every muscle in his face.
Happy day that the gods smile upon us. A favorable omen.
He inclines his head and touches his brow. Arloon, captain of the Defiant, at your service.
I would shower you with the fruit of our harvest, but the season is unkind, I say. Kokokahara is restless. Even from afar, the storms tear our bounty up by the root and chase fish to calmer shores.
Oh my god, what the fuck, barbecue cool! Welcome back for 8 months in a row. Thank you for the resub! Yeah! You've been playing it for the last couple weeks and stomping mechs never gets old. Nice! I'm glad you're enjoying it. What is Pokokahara?
An island not touched since the days of our ancestors. The Valians went to Pokokahara for luminous Ardra, but their expedition does not return. As the storms grow wild, Tikawara dies around us. No traveler will land here if they are forced to eat their belts, I say.
He absently presses his knuckles, worrying the blood from his fingers. How is Pokokahara causing storms?
You must have been away from the Isles for a long time, I say.
Yeah, a while.
Our ancestors told of luminous Ardra, the bones of the Deadfire, breaching through the sands of Pokokahara.
Mm-hmm.
Ngati raises her watery fist in defense of the Ardra. Valian or Huana, it is nothing to her who suffers in the wake of such anger.
At the implication of divine providence, Pallegina's right eye twitches in annoyance, the membrane flicking out and back. Fighting against it, she forces a weak smile and nods politely. Cocking his head to the side, Ruano mirrors the gesture with a full smile. He seems to be puzzling out Pallegina's reaction. It's highly unusual for Adra to impact its environment as you describe.
Maybe that is for what the Valians find it so fascinating. Their captain brushed off my tails like the buzzing of gnats.
Why not move the tribe?
In our old villages, we were raided by pirates, stolen by slavers, and killed by Rawatayan scouts.
His head droops farther with every admission, as if their acknowledgement diminishes him personally.
So I brought them here, where the soil is too poor for Kuiki fruit and the waters too shallow for great fish. At least we are in the path of Valian traders as they come and go. This is protection, prosperity, a future.
Beyond the storms, is there any danger?
Ikira, we paddle our canoes the long way around Pococahara for a reason, I say. Another people lived among our ancestors and built a temple in the desert. Now there is only death.
Now that does tend to follow the Ingwithins.
But the Valians closed their ears to my warning.
I don't want to be benevolent. I hope the weather calms for you.
Ikira, as do I, friend.
I had some questions
Wind and
about...
sorrow.
Oh,
Speak
no.
on, friend.
Tell me about your
The village here
tribe.
is young still, but we will grow when the Valians come. That is for what we build many houses now, even a trading post.
So they came here and they're just like building up so that the Valians, the people who are like moving into this area, can like give them commerce so that their situation, which they can't, is not actually sustainable, can be sustained by trade.
We make Tikawara pleasing to the Valians. Then when they come for Pococahara, they build their harbor here. They must.
You don't seem to mind the Valian influence here.
Some tribes push foreigners away, but it is good to have powerful friends.
A frown briefly clouds his expression.
We got plenty of those. Ours are holding our lives ransom and playing us against their enemies.
If the Valians come, they will build an outpost here in Tikawara.
His gaze unfocuses like he is convincing himself of every word.
And then we will have more to trade with outsiders than just Rongi's mats. With coin comes protection, friendship. A favorable arrangement for both sides, I say.
It doesn't seem like you have enough to support that many people.
You sure you want to question that? We never get nice ones like this.
Adair, please.
Then we buy what we do not grow. Soon our pockets will drag behind us with foreign coin.
I don't think that that's actually... I don't think that that's...
I say that in Tikawara there is always a spot around the fire and...
A gurgle reverberates from the stomach of the guard standing next to Ruanu. He grimaces and places his hands over his belly as if to muffle the sound. The Ranga shoots him a withering glance.
And a Koiki in every hand. Speak on, friend.
Where could I find supplies?
The Valians left many crates with the dwarf. He hoards them by the beach. But we never refuse a guest. If you need sleep, Himuihi will show you all the villages contending for the honor of your visit. And if you need strong Mataru warriors to fight at your side, then Himuihi can help you with this also. She guards the trading post.
All right. These people made a stupid decision in putting their fucking village here where they can't grow and they can't fish. I'm not into it. I think it's really dumb.
After spending so much time with Kana, I'm surprised. You're nothing like him.
Guess poetry just has that effect on me.
Oh, you could certainly do worse when it comes to family.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here, I always smell them.
The woman stands outside the half-finished building's arm crossed as if in protest of any shelter it might offer. She looks like she's scowling, but the scars on her face make it hard to tell.
An outsider in Tikawara? Who are you, stranger?
I'm Marloon, captain of the Defiant.
A captain! If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruanu that the stench of Tikawara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it?
My friends promised they'd bathe before we left port.
Ishi, what did I tell you about cleaning yourself?
Mega Dave, hi, how are you?
I speak of the Lagufath.
Huh?
There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses.
She shakes her finger, making an argument she seems to have made many times before.
I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here.
It's no wonder they come here when the beach smells like a Logafeth hatchery.
Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath?
You seem strong enough to handle a few Logafeth.
Akira, you are perceptive for being outside the tribe. The Ranga orders us to defend his trading post. Otherwise, I would take up my spear. This is sorry work for Mataru, I say.
A little competition. Sounds like fun.
Understand, they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words.
Don't tell me how to deal with this. I can do whatever I want.
Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
What are you doing with this shipwreck?
The Ranga wanted a trading post.
She glowers at the strange building, which appears to be part scaffolding and part shipwreck.
He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money.
What's wrong with that?
Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead.
You look like you're supervising.
Someone must.
So why aren't you hunting or fighting?
What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game. Only Lagofath skulking in Hoina Ravine. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small and soft.
Oh, okay.
Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood.
Can I buy supplies?
Am I a Kuaru? Do I dirty my fingers with coins 1,000 hands have touched? Never.
Wow.
Go see the sweaty one, the dwarf. He washes his hands sometimes.
Okay. Who's this guy?
No sign of my shipmates on the horizon. The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers.
Varbles, welcome back for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for the subscription.
Ekosi, but I'm almost out of ale.
Okay, I want to take all your lockpicked. Ooh. Ooh! I can't wear hats, but if I could. I want to get this, and I'm going to give this to her. Fine robe, fine breastplate, swordman's bracers, gauntlets of reliability. Gonna get that cool hat. Gonna give it to the lady. Do I have some stuff to get rid of, yeah. Wait, I don't know what to do with the grimoires, but I guess I'll keep some of them. Oh my god, so many swords. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the grimoires. Okay, Reckless Brigandine. That's pretty good. Deltro's Cage and Casita Samelia's Legacy. Alright, I'll keep those. Trade. Alright. And now let's put a cool hat on Maya. Maya, you want a cool hat? I have a cool hat for you. Oh, did it go into... Yeah. cool hat for you. Haha, yeah, she's a pirate. What is this? Plus stride, plus survival, priest restoration. That's priest stuff. Okay. Let's see. Compare. Bishop, welcome back for 9 months in a row. Bishop says 9 months? I didn't even know I was pregnant. Happy Mother's Day. Aw, thanks. I'm such a good mom. Armor rating, recovery time, 10% action speed, increased targets, which +1 enemies engaged. Okay, we'll switch out his armor for that one. Weird looking belly. That's his Saint War armor. We've got heavy armor compared to what he's already wearing. +2 all electricity power levels. I mean, he doesn't do electricity stuff. I don't think that matters. Medium armor. Let's check out what Pelagina is wearing. Yeah, we can give that to her. +5 deflection that increases with intimidate skill. I don't know what Palagina's intimidate skill is, but she can wear that. She can look cool. His second chance is powerful. Yeah, it is, but I've got resurrect stuff. It's fine. He doesn't, I don't know that I don't want him to go down as often, right? So yeah, wear a cloak. Okay.
Not bad. Not
bad at all. Make sure to...
What is it?
Nope. Save. Save.
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you. Full tides.
The fisherman lowers his head in greeting and wipes his hand on his sarong, which is mottled with fish guts. He doesn't meet your gaze. Makumu says you caught Tamao stealing Koiki.
Ikira, Tamao was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Koiki for the ceremony, north of our Ranga's home.
He tips his head to gesture away, holding your eye contact all the while.
I grabbed Tamao by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the Koiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs.
Did you actually see Tamao with any Koiki?
Ikira, it is as I said. Tamao was near the Koiki hut, stuffing his face, I say. And if he will not admit it in this life, he will pay in the next one.
Can you think of anything that might help me find the Koiki? He shakes his head, turning his eyes downcast.
I know that Makumu wished to give the fruit to Ngati, with a prayer to pull back her furious storms.
Actually, Makumu told me the Koiki were for a harvest ritual. He opens his mouth to retort, but closes it and hangs his head.
It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamao stole no Koiki.
Wow, already taking it back. That didn't take much.
Kahopa must have made Tamao from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes.
Tamao isn't the one implicating an innocent man.
Tamao is as innocent as a skulking tadpole worm. He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe.
Would Makumu accept your retraction without the Koiki to prove it?
No. He wants the Koiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues.
Great detective work. I could do better.
But the drying hut? Ikira, in his sandals, this is where I would look.
Why are those Logofeth caged?
Himwehi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island.
He looks at the creatures with mingled trepidation and disgust. They bare their teeth in response, flies buzzing around their clouded, gunky eyes and the dull patches in their scales.
Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Wow! Adair's hand begins to drift slowly downward to his weapon. He blinks at your companion, glancing toward the sea with an air of mild impatience. Okay, bye. Aww. Crusader Quinn, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, Quinions. Hi. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm Bluejay, and we're playing Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. It is a open world CRPG. We have a boat. It's really cool. Right now, we're investigating a theft, trying to figure out who did it and where the stolen fruit is. Hi, Ghosty Ocelot. Hi, Sharkachu. Hi, Old Red. How are you? Okay.
I'll see it done.
So you got this Twitch notification that your stream title was lying about being my mom. Yo, I'm not everyone's mom, though, Gwen. Just yours. Just your mom. Gwen and I did a LARP once where I was her mom. So. Huaru Hut. Sick. Of course, I could never give up on you. My precious son. There's a shrine. I don't really have another place to go. Okay, so that's not the way. That is not the way. What were you playing, Crusader Quinn? What game were you playing?
Amir's winds blow bitter today, outsider.
This woman is young, but her serious manner makes her look much older. Her nose and ears are pierced in several places, and her mouth is twisted in a scowl.
More outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village?
Excuse me?
Was it the Rauataians, the Valians, or some new invader?
Sea of Thieves! Nice. Bad person, but a great pirate.
Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same.
I'm not here to conquer anyone.
Akira. That is what the last bunch said.
Yo, I'm trying to help you, alright?
Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to Pokokahara for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about Pokokahara, but why listen to the ignorant Hoana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse.
What is this? You have to be history and from Old Valia or Almoa and Deadfire. The promise of wealth is quite a motivator, isn't it?
Akira. And it blinded the Valians as they sailed to their doom.
To their doom!
Those who make for Pokokahara are devoured by Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
I see your sub badge, Crusader Quinn. It looks like you're subbed to me.
As though they care what happens to any of us. Percam Blanca. You are young, but not so young to be this naive.
The Pokokahara is a different island. Aw, thanks.
We have cause to respect the gods in the Deadfire, daughter of Amira.
Oh.
Dark clouds surround Pokokahara, and in my dreams, they swallow us all.
Amira is Hylia, the bird goddess. Aw, Crusader Quinn, that means so much to me. I'm glad you like the emotes. I like them too. We got 3 new ones recently. Do you like them? Oh, all of a sudden a yawn. Unexpected yawn. It is a good speech, and it sounds like one she's rehearsed a little too carefully. Do you really believe all of that? She sighs deeply, her bony shoulders rising like a vulture's wings.
We tell these stories not because they happen just so. We tell them for what they mean. Our Rangosphere makes him too trusting. He believes the Valiant traders will protect us if they settle here and mine Pokokahara.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
They will. It is what the company has done throughout the Eastern Reach. Why not here?
So the villagers pour their sweat into the sand, building a trading post on a barren island.
What do you think will happen?
If more Valiants come? Akira, the same thing that has happened with every other foreigner.
I like this lady. I don't like the regular chieftain, but this lady seems cool.
They will kill us, rob us, enslave us. And we will be too busy building their halls and sweeping their docks to fight. Many see in you the blessing of Nagati. If the trickster touched your soul, then prove it now. If you go to Pokokahara, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
What?
It's always destroy. It's never renovate.
Adair really wants to have a show on HGTV.
When the Hydra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else, leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores.
Druid Fury. Whoa, if I was a different type of druid, I could do something. How do you expect me to destroy Luminous Adra?
If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing.
Sorry, but I won't shatter a gateway to the beyond because it's inconvenient for you. Oh, that's so sassy. That's super sassy. I want to say it, but I also really want to help her. Because this is, like, in any RPG, there are several different, like, companies or groups that you can ally yourself with. In this one, there are several different groups that you can choose to ally with. There's the Pirates, the Principi, there's the Valians, the Valian Republics, there's the Omoa from, not from the Deadfire. There's the Omoa that are from, I don't remember where they're from. Where are the other Omoa from? But they're like the, they're contested with like the Valians. They're another large trading company. And then there's the Juana, which are the natives of the Deadfire. And they're the native tribes, and they've been kind of like smushed under the heel of all of these rich foreign powers. Rawatai, yeah, that's right, Aldrich. They've been kind of taken advantage of by all these foreign powers that are coming into the Deadfire, searching for the Luminous Adra, and I'm choosing to hopefully, like, it's my hope that I can support and uplift the Juana, by giving them, like, I don't necessarily want to drive out the Valian or the Rawatai, like, traders, but I do want to give the Juana, like, ownership of their lands. Like, it's their shit, right? The Valians should need to, like, actually they're an actual contender. I want them to be an actual contender in the, like, fight over resources in their own lands, you know? And right now they're not really. They're just kind of being swept aside. And so hopefully it's something that the game will allow me to do. They do have a horrible caste system. It's true that they have a horrible caste system, but I'm also working on that because I made the queen in the last port, Nekataka. I made the queen in Nekataka. You said my mom would want me to sub. You're 27 and you love your mom to death. Well, if your mom wants you to sub, I mean, it is Mother's Day. But yeah, I'm also working on their case system because that's obviously problematic. But anyway, knock over an Adra builder.
And we did not speak of this. Akira.
Welcome to the flock.
Hey, Flap Nasty, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the flock. Enjoy your emotes. Thank you. You don't seem to think much of Varanu's leadership.
He is our Ranga. My own great aunt looked into his soul and declared him such. I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies.
Have you tried reasoning? You call extortion? Nope. I talked to your mom too, Lainib. I talked to your mom too. Your mom told me that you should sub to me. Your mom told me to tell you that you should sub to me also. I talked to a lot of moms today. We had like a... They just needed someone to listen to their, like, problems. And I was there. I'm a good listener.
Akira, I have. And so did Anna.
She breaks off, looking down and frowning.
That name is cast off. Forget I said it.
I hear that Anaharu also had problems with outsiders. She winces as you speak the name. One hand strays to the coral crescent pendant. She forces it back down, pinning her hand beneath folded arms.
Anaharu was the tribe's priest before me. And he was my father. Before he challenged Ruanu to a trial of waves. But he was cast off. We are forbidden to speak of him.
I get it, Lena. Don't worry about it. I'm being silly and sassy. If you can't afford to sub, that's totally fine. It's fine. Take care of yourself first. Your mom also told me to tell you that. Tell me about this trial.
When there is an argument between leaders that cannot be answered, we turn to Nagati. Two challengers risk violent currents, beasts from the deep, and waves that would dash them against the rocks. The winner, if there is one, has Nagati's favor. The loser, living or dead, is forgotten by Nagati and the tribe.
Why did Anaharu challenge Ruanu to a trial of the waves?
My father knew the traders are as dangerous as pirates and slavers.
Yeah.
Perhaps more. Because they grow strong in Neketaka. So, when the expedition came, he begged Ruanu to send them away and move the tribe to another island. Ruanu, he did not listen. And Anaharu was done talking.
What does it mean to be cast off?
It means the tribe must forget him.
But he's your
Lorenga
dad.
divided his possessions among the other Mataru, and now we do not speak of him.
I see.
Anaharu goes to his next life. But, forgotten, he goes to a different tribe. We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
She points to the wooden statue. It's as smooth as an old piece of driftwood, and the sun-bleached and water-stained patches suggest years of travel from one village to the next.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.
Well, that was interesting. I like her much more than I like the other guy that lives